Hello beautiful people, do you know the materials they use in making a transparent corset? If you don't know the materials, then this short tutorial is for you. My name is Bamari and in this tutorial I'll be showing you the materials and things used in making a transparent corset. If you're interested in knowing how, please stay to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. So these are the materials I used for my corset. This is a mesh material. You can see it is a mesh material. Currently this mesh material is sold at the rate of 4,000 naira in Nigeria market per yard. And also this is crepe. I'll be using crepe. You can use juncos also, but this is crepe. This crepe material is used for our cup covering and our bone casing, so you pick the color that suits your skin the most. And I'll be using hemming gum. This is the hemming gum I have left. And also this is a soft wadding, and this is very helpful when you are doing bust caging. I interface my fabric before I cage it. Because of I'm caging my cup, that is why I'm using a soft wadding. But if you don't want to cage, you can either get a bra foam or you get a bra cup for the cup of your corset. Then this is a soft interface. You can see it is soft. This is the hard one and this is the soft one. You can see the difference. This is wadding, this is este. This is este and this is wadding. But this is not those thick wadding. This is a soft wadding. If you want to do cup caging like me, you will need to get fiber to flesh your caging. But me, I just used my wadding. So you can either decide to use your wadding or you should get a fiber to flesh your cup. And this is este. And this is net, original net. You can see it is not all those type of net that will tear. This is original net, which I'll be using for my skin net and also for the corset also. So this is original skin net. You will notice I emphasized on original skin net. This is because of the skin net is the clothes itself. So you won't want to get something that after your work is done, after the stress, then it starts tearing. So you need to get original skin net that it is durable and won't tear after sewing it. And we are going to use obviously my scissors, thread of the same color, my rulers and curve. You also need pattern paper for drafting, and also I'll be using 3 different types of boning. This first boning is the bigger type of boning. How many mm is this? So I'll be using 2 types of boning. This is the bigger type of boning and this is the smaller type of boning. You can see the difference. You can see the difference. This is bigger and this is smaller. This is very flexible. This one is very flexible, so it is good for bust caging. This is very flexible for bust caging, while this one is for our main boning of our corsets. So you can see that the sizes they are different. So I got 1 pack of this. Getting the pack, if you are a fashion designer, is more cheaper than buying the yard. Actually, I bought yard for the others. Then this is non-sewable boning. This is this. You can see the size. This is the smallest size. I usually get the smallest size because it has its own function. It's going to be inserted under those bigger boning like this. When you watch my tutorials, you see the way I use those bonings. Also, you need a tailor's arm for ironing your cups. So this is the way it looks like. So basically, these are the things I use for my corsets: the mesh, the original skin net, soft wadding, este, crepe material of your color, pattern paper, the 3 types of boning: the bigger one, the smaller one, and the non-so-easy boning. Thank you. Ciao. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I'll also be dropping the link to the transparent corset tutorial in the description or in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, comment and share to see more helpful tutorials like this. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.